Hey, Fibemologist, it's Tone here again. This time I'm making cinnamon rolls. And here's the ingredients that you need to make the dough. So I'm using that flour instead of the self-rising, instead of the all-purpose flour. I'm using 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. But you can use any kind of salt you want. That's just the salt that I wanted to use. You need 3/4 cup of milk. You use whole milk. I'm using 2%. You can use almond milk or oat milk, whatever milk you want to use, whatever's best for you. You also need 5 tablespoons of butter, which I put mine in the freezer so it can be cold. And I'm gonna shred it, then add it to my flour, or you can cube it, add it to your flour, and use a fork to smash it down and mix it all in to the flour. But just the way I choose to do mine. This is what the butter look like after you shredded it. And I forgot to say that we're using butter instead of yeast. I didn't want to use yeast, so I'm using butter instead. So now I'm just gonna fold this butter into my flour. Then I'm gonna add my sugar, baking powder, and sea salt. Give that a mix. Then I'm gonna add the milk. Just mix this up until it's combined. Okay, this is what it looks like once it's mixed up. And after that, you gotta knead it. You gotta pull it all together for 1 or 2 minutes, not too long, because you don't want the butter to melt. I'm gonna stick this off to the side. Now I'm gonna make the filling. Okay, for the filling, you need 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of sugar, or you could use cane sugar. I didn't have any cane sugar, so I used regular sugar, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm gonna add in 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And you just mix that up until it combines into like a paste consistency. Okay, this is what it looks like once you mix it up. Really thick, like a paste. That's ready, man. We need to roll out the dough. And now I'm gonna add the cinnamon and sugar mix that I made earlier. And you can see the butter that was cut into the flour, that I put into the flour. You want to still be able to see the butter. This is how it's supposed to look. Okay, now I'm gonna spread the filling on top. Okay, this is how it looks once you put the filling in there. And I think it's best if you roll out the dough before you mix the filling, because this filling kind of got a little more drier than I would want, so it's a little harder for me to spread it out. But this is how it should look. You don't have to spread it all the way to the edges. This is how it should look. And after that, now we're just gonna roll it up. We'll start from the top and just roll it down. I'll show you. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. And all you gotta do is cut it. I got my pan I'm using. I'm gonna spread with a little bacon spray, non-stick. If you don't want to use that, you can use butter. Melt the butter. About 2 tablespoons of butter, just melt it. Then add the cinnamon roll. So this is what I use. There we go. Now I turn my oven to 350. And I think we're gonna let it cook for at least 13 to 15 minutes. I never turn my oven no higher than 350 because I have a powerful oven. And some recipes say 370 or something like that, but I never turn my oven no higher than 350. So this goes off to the oven. Okay, it's been about 13 minutes and we're not quite done. Still kind of gooey at the bottom, so I'm gonna let them go for another 10 minutes. Another 5 minutes. Then we'll come back and check them again. Okay, he's done. I let them stand for another 5 minutes. So that was a total of 18 minutes that I let them cook. And they done. Now all that's left now is to make the frosting, the icing that goes on top. And it's just gonna be simple. I'm just gonna use butter. Just gonna use the rest of this butter. And and I'm gonna use some powdered sugar. So that's about 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm probably use like a half a cup to a cup of perfectionist sugar. Okay, that's good. Okay, I melted the butter. Now I'm gonna slowly add a half a cup. Powdered sugar. Looking like this half a cup is not going to be enough. I just like to press it down into the butter, mix it up. I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla to it, just a little bit. Like a tad. I think that's enough coffee for me. You can make as much as you want. I don't have to have a lot of frosting on my cinnamon rolls, so that's good. There we go. Put it up in there, baby. Get it out. Yeah. There you got it. Homemade cinnamon rolls. Made easy. Simple ingredients. Anybody can make it. Okay. This is my first time making homemade cinnamon rolls, so let's try them. Melt in your mouth. Better than a can. I'm telling you. All right, allergists, my peoples, make this recipe. I'm telling you, it's easy and it's way better than buying it in a can. I'm telling you. All right, peace.